Hey, this is Amanda Elo'esh, and I'm here with this week's Goddess Diary. Inspiration for having more sacred, more magic in your life without the dogma, without the religion, but all the fun. And today I wanted to talk to you kind of about maybe the foundation of what I do, or at least the foundation of where it comes from for me. And that is the experience of feeling broken. And what I mean is what I have experienced, and I know that I'm not alone, is that, when things kind of go bad in your life or you're hitting a rough patch and all those negative voices come up, or maybe it can even be an overriding sense that you're living with on a regular basis, that is this voice that says, I have just had too many bad experiences, fucked up things in my life that have taken me off course or caused obstacles or damage internally in my emotions and my thinking and the way that I am in the world to be a happy person. I've just made too many bad decisions, or too many bad things have happened in my life for me to ever straighten it all out and have bliss. And I want to say that's absolutely not true. First of all, little side note here is that I did child welfare for 11 years. So I got to work with a lot of kids, and a lot of kids in foster care, a lot of kids who came from really bad home situations. And for some reason, I also ended up having a lot of friends and meeting a lot of people who had experience in the foster care program. And a lot of people ended up sharing, a lot of my friends have shared their stories with me, and what I've found is that most of the time, the kids and the adult children who the now grown-up people who as children experienced the really difficult childhoods, the trauma, the abuse, the exploitation, usually ended up being the most amazing people. And so what I want to share with you is that there's nothing that happens to you in your life that breaks you. I personally believe that all of our challenges are things that we actually choose before we come into these bodies, because we want to learn certain things. I think we don't recognize that. We certainly don't learn it. I don't think that there are many people offering that wisdom out there. Maybe I'm wrong, but we tend to think that if bad luck happens to us, we're just bad people. And we can get stuck in a rut and repeat those things over and over again, and think that we're broken and that we're just so messed up that we're never going to get it right. But the truth is that hidden inside of that experience, right inside that very experience that you're going through that makes you feel like everything's fucked up beyond belief, or just too damaged to turn around, right inside of it is a bunch of helpful wisdom and treasures and resources to not only help you through that hard time, but to make you stronger, so that when those things get triggered again, and they will, that you have more skills and more ability and more agility to move through them with grace and ease. And I don't think that true healing is ever about totally extracting that part of ourselves, because it's a part of us. And it's a part of us we chose, and it's actually it's our teacher part of ourselves. But what it does do is it gives us more and more opportunities to get stronger and stronger and stronger at the thing that we wanted to get better and better and more wise and stronger with. So instead of looking at it as I'm broken, you can look at it as, here's this thing that's in my life right now that's challenging me to step up and be a better person, and to grow and to learn. Now, if we have trauma, if we are traumatized in that moment, or we have past trauma that's getting triggered, it can be really, really hard to access our creative center and access all those resources that we have. And it can feel like we're stuck and overwhelmed, and I get that. And I just want to send a little message of hope out there, because I hit them too. I get that overwhelmed too. Fortunately, I have the gift of being able to work with the Sacred Feminine and the medicine ways of Medicine Path Native American Church. I have these amazing resources that help show me the bigger picture. When I'm working with these goddess archetypes, their stories, their mythologies aren't fairy tales. They are these living reminders of how we can do things better. We don't have to be stuck in our own limited human wounded perspective and experiences. We can use the wisdom, the superpower tools of the sacred feminine to help us out of the rut that we're stuck in. So just wanted to share that with you. Any of you who are feeling broken or have ever felt broken, to combat that story and give yourself hope. There's definitely hope. And I'd like to invite you to think about joining me for the Living Wisdom School here in the Oakland Hills, in the East Oakland Hills in California. We're starting in October, and we dive in the Living Wisdom Mystery School. We dive into the wisdom and the strengths that the sacred feminine archetypes and allies have to share with us. And we also learn about the shadow pieces that we carry inside of us and learn how to dance with them and work with them so that they become our teachers and our healing allies rather than our enemies that sabotage us and keep us small and stuck and feeling broken. So that's my message for you. I hope that it's helped. And until next week, may your wholeness and the source be with you.